I'm Angela Shartrand. I'm with MedUp. I have a question. There were a lot of presentations about BRCA germline mutations, and could you explain if there's a somatic BRCA mutation, are the clinical implications the same, or do we not know yet?
So, good question. So a somatic mutation would be one that's acquired by the tumor, like these estrogen receptor mutations we're talking about, not one you're born with. And for a long time, people didn't think they happened. They turn out to be pretty rare in breast cancer at presentation. So about 3% of breast cancers will have a mutation that's present in the tumor but wasn't inherited. But as time goes on, that frequency increases. It looks like for many tumors that have acquired a mutation in BRCA1 or 2, the biology gets to be similar to what happens if somebody has inherited that mutation. There's good evidence, not so much in breast cancer, but in other tumors like prostate cancer, where acquiring mutations in BRCA2 is very common, and inheriting mutations is much more common than people realized. And it doesn't seem to make much difference how it got there. Once it's there, it does affect the efficacy of therapies that target it, like PARP inhibitors or platinums. So in breast cancers, I think this is something else that you'd only learn by sequencing these tumors, that in the beginning, there aren't very many acquired mutations, but after a while, they do come, and when they do, then they change what kinds of treatments might work. So that's something else that we could learn from.
So in an ideal setting, we'd like registries that collect every treatment you got with tissue, and maybe it'll become the liquid biopsy.
You might as well know your BRCA status.
Right. But you'd like it at every time that the tumor starts growing again, because you may have changed everything. I mean, this is ideally what we would want in order to be better able to understand what the next best treatment would be.
And the problem I mentioned, which we'll hear about tomorrow, is sometimes you won't be able to reach the tumor, but there might be circulating tumor DNA, these so-called liquid biopsies. And Dr. Park's going to give a whole lecture about that tomorrow, which should be really exciting.